Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Divine Journey. So, since last episode, I have put a bit of time into the agriculture district. If we take a look here, we now have 73,000 water essence, and we have 73,000 air essence. So I got those two set up and running. Also, if you're curious, we have 1.2 million earth essence, and we have 1.2 million fire essence. We have almost 8 million blocks of Magnesio, and we have 12,129 quadruple compressed obsidian. So we'll start using that before long. It's going to be exciting. And also over here, Zachar crystals, there's 2018 in here at the moment. So it's going to be filling that drawer out here soon. What was slowing down the Zachar crystals? I'll take you over there. That's what I fixed. That's one of the things that I fixed. And then I added those essences and stuff because, I mean, we're approaching endgame, so I was like, I think I need these now. But if we take a look over here, I've done some cleaning up, right? And right back in here, which now it's not this that's slowing down the system. Now it's barley seeds, I think. But anyways, what I've got here is just a simple autonomous activator setup. There's 7 autonomous activators, and each one of these, I've got a ender chest right here that's pumping shears in. And then those shears go to the autonomous activators, and they're just left click, first thought only, and they're breaking those thorn vines. And then, you know, vacuum chest is grabbing them and pumping them up into an ender chest. And then I've got an imaginary time block here with a shut off, kind of like what we set up over in the witchery area, which actually I'm probably going to shut that off. We have a lot of them. I have a lot of them, over 1,000. So I'll let that run. I also cleaned up this area here. You can see I added great wood for the ceilings, and then just brought the darkstone bricks around through there. Still don't have anything in these front sections, but I'm sure we'll end up adding something before too long. So, and I thought about adding like a toggleable imaginary time block for the barley. Maybe I'll add one of those. That one was actually left over from something. I don't remember. It was something that we... Oh, it was for the essence berries over at the mob farm area. So anyways, I set that up, and it started pumping through Zachar crystals. It started slowing down towards the end, and then I ended up falling asleep with it running, and yeah. Now we have... I woke up and I was like, whoa, we have a lot more Zachar crystals. So, yeah, I think we're good on those for a bit. Because those, of course, those are going to get doubled then a little bit later on, you know, in the craft chain. So, also collectors. We have 921 collectors. And keys, we have around 250 range. 245, 255, 262, 266. So, that's good. I ran those for a bit. Right now it's running the demons, though, because, yeah, I need more collectors. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and grab, like, a stack of all these keys. Because, of course, we're going to be going back to Arcana today. And then I also want to go ahead and grab just, like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of collectors. Sounds good. Because we're going to upgrade all of these to charge collectors. And I think that's the main thing. And I will say because I know there was some questions about regarding the pack, and you know, because we've started building up a lot of lag. Granted, most of that is from the bridges. It's mainly load-in lag, but I've noticed that even the chunk loaders don't seem to have any effect on it. But anyways, if it comes down to it, I'm not going to stop the pack just because of lag. If it comes down to it, I may just quarry out the bridge and just remove the bridges altogether or something, or do something a little bit less ornate. So, we'll see. I'm not going to stop the pack just because of lag. I'll kill the bridges if need be. If need be. So, anyways, let's go ahead and pop into the Arcana dungeon. And I know Atricus brought it up. There's supposed to be a portal. In the room that you spawn in through the Arcana portal, there's supposed to be a portal to exit. We did not get that. So, luckily we had the Witch's Hand, but had we not had the Witch's Hand... Oh, hey! Now we spawned in the right place. Well, that's good. And there's Lord Vaticus everywhere. He is just hanging out here. So I'm going to go ahead and get... oh, he stopped selling charge collectors. Good thing there's a lot of Lord Vaticus. Oh, that's Zealous? Who's this guy? He sells spawn eggs. Okay, now one thing... Let's see. Let's get as many of these as we can possibly muster from the Lord Vaticuses in this room, which I think there's just 2 Lord Vaticus and then a whole bunch of Zealous. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, there's these doors, right? These ancient brick doors. I guess ancient key would be the one. Aha. And then we have sludge doors. Good thing we got a lot of these keys. And there's Arcanium ore, which gives us Arcanium ore blocks. Once you find the ore, mine it with any kind of pickaxe. To obtain Arcanium, place it in the top slot, in the charge collectors in the bottom slot of an Arcanium extractor. Okay. And then this just... There's a war general. Okay, well, I don't mind opening that door. I've got plenty of keys, but... there's another Zealous. Oh, it hurts him. It hurts him a lot. Soul Sludge door. And we got Soul Stone door, which I'm assuming would be the Soul Key. There we go. A little bit more Arcanium. And then we have Sludge doors. Okay, these don't really go anywhere special, it doesn't look like. They just take us back into the maze. These rooms both just connect into each other, don't they? Seems like it. There's nowhere to go back here? No? There's gotta be another exit to this, like, maybe upstairs? Because it looks like I've only got access to like a couple rooms on this, like entering from this direction. Oh, there's also Leorna that sells things too. Arcanite dirt. I don't know how I'm supposed to go farther in the maze right now because like these rooms don't really lead anywhere. They just wrap around in a big circle and... Because like there's no exit over in this side. No exit on this side. These 2 rooms just connect into each other. And then I didn't see an exit on this side either. Like if I had spawned into this place, like this would have been bad. I would have never gotten any keys or anything. There's not an exit on this side either. No. Yeah, there's like nowhere you can go. Just like these 3 rooms is all you have. Okay, I don't see any way around it. I had to enable cheats and... That way we can use at least the teleports from the last time we were here. So we'll just teleport into the Dramex altar area. Because I can't progress. Because there's like not enough Arcana. There's no or Arcanium stuff. And then there's not enough... there's not any charge collector things. Not charge collectors, but you know what I mean. The one thing. So I just teleport here and then we'll just hoof it. Just bad luck on... the world gen, or the dungeon gen. Man, this Arcanium ore, though, is, like, legit. Like, trying to get it, I wonder if it's 1 Arcanium per craft? Once we find the extractor things, we'll have to see. Whoa, new mob, Romer. I don't think we ran into that one last time. And it seems like... I'm glad we got a lot of keys to come in here, because it seems like just to get 1 Arcanium ore, it tends to take like 2 keys. Like minimum. I don't think there's... I think I need to go back this way. And then into here, I guess. Lord Vaticus, don't die. I need your charge collectors. Thank you. Don't suffocate to death. Okay, this is the Parasecta altars. Which it looks like there's a war general. I just like walk into the walls. Alright, now here's the Arcana extractors. So if we take this Arcanium ore and we put in that, looks like 1 does multiples. Maybe like a regular furnace, like 8 per coal. Looks like it's only going to be about 4 though, judging by this. But yeah, it's only 1 Arcanium per operation. I'm assuming, yeah, you can't take these with you. Man, so we've only got 4 Arcanium. So expensive. So expensive. Okay, there's another Lord Vaticus. I tell you what, this one I want to try to capture. To take with us. So let me grab this. Ah! Lord Vaticus in a safari net. Awesome. Okay, so we got 4 Arcanium. And now if we take a look at the quest book. Exploration. Okay, get Arcanium and we get to pop it. And then what we need to do is we need to find Datacon and trade him for 3 pieces of Elevantium and 3 pieces of Acceleron. But I know later we need charge collectors, but I've got 20... No, not 24. I've got 31 charge collectors at the moment. And do we need... Well, let me get away from all these mobs. Do we need Arcanium for anything? No. Not by itself. I think we have to use the Elevantium and stuff, but... Let's see. I need to find a Datacon. There we go. We're definitely going to want more of that stuff, I think. As much as I can muster at the moment would be nice. And... No, this is... I just went through that room just a minute ago. I want to go through... I guess maybe through this room. That's War General. Oh, degraded brick door. Here we go. We haven't used a degraded key this whole time. Open up. Oh, hi. Open up. Nothing in this one. Nothing in this one. Oh, here we go. Here's another pathway into something. Which I think that's just this room. So that room used up 4 keys and I guess didn't give me anything. I don't think there was anything in any of this. Maybe the degraded keys are more like just shortcuts, because they're all degraded doors. Which normally, you know, they're not all degraded doors like that, but they're like one type of door. No, that's dead end. I feel like all these paths should connect to something, but they don't. So you end up with like a lot of like dead ends. There's a little bit more Arcanium. Stuff definitely doesn't go very far. Like, doesn't go very far at all. Datacon, here we go. Okay, so I need to get... let me actually dump some of this stuff out that I don't need so much. And I'm going to go ahead and dump that Lord Vaticus in there. I don't need him at the moment. Alright, so I want to get... okay, Elevantium, I want to get that. Which is 3 pieces of Arcanium. And then we want to get the 3 Acceleron, that's 3 more pieces of Arcanium. Which I have the ore for it, but I don't have it processed. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab Datacon. There we go. And I got another ancient structure here. Oh, and this quest is probably done, right? Yeah, Elevantium, we get an Arcane Levitator. Ooh, we are really close to getting our Nightmare Bed. I just have to find one of those, like, processing rooms. That's all I have to do at the moment. And the sounds in these dungeons are just great. I think it's like a Dramcrix that's doing that, I believe. Okay, I need to find my way back to, like, the center, which is off in this direction. Like, right over, yeah, 52 meters in that direction. Because over in this direction is where all those Arcanium things... Yeah, this right here. It's perfect. Hey, who are you? Captain Merrick. Okay, he's the one that sells all the swords. Okay, well anyways, let's go ahead and throw that in there. We'll throw in 1 charge collector. I've got way more of those than I need. Like, way more. So this Elevantium, is it used for anything else? No, just the Nightmare Bed. What about Acceleron? Just the Nightmare Bed. Like, I'm almost thinking that the Arcanium. We're really only going to need that for, like, this stuff. The charge collectors we're going to need more of, but hey, that's easy. I've probably got more charge collectors than we're going to use for a while. Anyways. Probably not forever, but for a while. Okay, you guys need to back off. I need to get my Datacon out. I need to get this Acceleron. There we go, and you're mine. Okay. Oh, actually, I need these arcane levitators. I need like 4 more for my other elevator. Okay, so Acceleron, we get 6 travel anchors. And we'll just throw that into there. And I think that's it. I mean, I think we're set now. And as far as this dimension goes. So I'm going to go ahead and just... Oops. What did I just teleport? Okay. Yeah, I did the right thing. I forgot I was holding shift. Like, I was holding shift, but I was like, oh, wait a second. It was like a spur of the moment thing. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to dump Datacon into there. We don't need him anymore. And the Arcanium, I'm going to dump into there. And I'll tell you what, might as well dump that stuff into there as well. Okay. And let's go craft up our nightmare bed. Pretty excited for this, I gotta say. Nightmare bed. Okay, it says, used to enter Vethea, the 8th and final Divine RPG dimension. Needs to be placed in a dark spot in order to function. You can't bring items with you in your sleep, unless, of course, you use a Tinker's Belt or an Enhanced Charm of Dislocation. That's the actual way you're meant to obtain blocks from Vethea. Okay. So guess what? Oh yeah, I need Mortem blocks. Let me just order those real quick. Oh, I didn't automate Mortem blocks? Okay. Let me order 3 of these. Or 27 chunks, to be exact. It's actually going to take a minute to craft this, because it's got to craft through a lot of these Mortem fragments. I did start putting acceleration upgrades into our molecular assemblers, but I need to get back on that, because, as you can tell, this isn't terribly fast for 400 of these things. So, well, it's not going to take too long. I'll be back in just a second once it's done, though. Okay, so that's done. So there's our 3 Mortem blocks. And then, oops, nightmare bed. I want this. There we go. And there we go. Crafted nightmare bed in our Vethea. Yeah. And then they talk about the Traveler's Belt. So we got the May I Help. If you're crashing when using this item, rename it in the anvil to give it back its correct NBT. This might delete your item stored in the belt. Okay, well. I've already got one, so I don't need that. And all these keys and stuff, collectors, charge collectors, these keys, I'm going to go ahead and just dump them in the system. Because we do not need them either. Okay, so this place, this needs like a dark place to sleep in it. I think what I'm going to do... And let me actually get some more reusable safari nets. Because we might want those to capture mobs in Vethea. I'm assuming that these, the shiny pearls, I think are like the... Well, actually, I know we need fire crystals and firelight as well. I have a feeling that killer capture mobs would obtain shiny pearls from them. Highly recommended to power spawn these creatures. Yeah, we're probably going to. I think I'll probably have to go back through and just use a quarry. Anyways, we need a dark place to put this bed. And I think for... I don't know. I think I'm going to set something up with the witchery thing. So, for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the nightmare bed down in here. Oh, look at that. That is spiffy looking. Okay, and then we need to set up our hotbar stuff. So, let's see. I'm going to want my sword, my pick. I guess I'll take my axe. I'll take the ender pouch. I think that's like the main things I want to take. And then I guess we'll take soul vials with us and the ender pouch. No, steak. No, I really want to take the ender pouch with me, though. I can do without... Actually, I probably don't need the axe. I think it's all pickaxe stuff. And that should be good. Then we can dump stuff back through. And let me go ahead and switch this. And, oh, do I need to take my witch's hand just in case? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, how am I going to make all this fit? Well, actually, I guess I've got a backpack. I can put the witch's hand in the backpack. And then I can also put the axe, the hammer, and the I don't know. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, we're good to go. Here we go. Final Divine RPG dimension. Because the backpack goes with us too. If you have it equipped, you know, like set to a key to open it, then it goes with you too. So, if it's like the Witchery dimension, so we'll have access to like everything in that as well, which really is kind of a little bit easier to access than the Traveler's Belt, sort of, because I don't know, you don't actually have to switch your hotbar, I guess. Of course, I have it on my Naga, so it's like right there. But then also it has like way more storage as well. So, okay, what? I don't know. Like, I started to spawn into a dimension, but then it, like, crashed. Or, it didn't crash. It just kicked me out. I'm not for sure what happened. I'm going to fly back over there and to our bed, and then we'll go back to sleep. And, I mean, I didn't die. I still got all my inventory and everything. It's not, you know, it's right there. Like, just I was spawning in, and it was just, like, it warped me back out. It took a really long time to load me in, though. I'm assuming maybe it was like initial load or something. So maybe this next time will be a bit quicker. Okay, now I'm actually laying down instead of it just teleporting me. There we go. What? It's like if I try to move, then it kicks me out. Okay. Let me fly back. By the way, this is like the 4th time I've had to fly back, because I can't, it just keeps kicking me out, like, it's like I go through a portal or something. And the portals for the Divine RPG stuff are so twitchy, like, they're like, oh, you moved, gotta send you through this portal, like, if you barely touch them. So I think that's what's happening, I'm not for sure, but I'm betting that's what's happening. Okay, I'm on a Mortem block. Switch out this. Oh, no, I'm standing on top of the portal. Okay. Well, I think I just broke it. I'm not for sure. Oh, and my tools are all gone. Ow. Okay, now every time I spawn in, I just immediately get teleported out since I broke those Mortem blocks. Oh, man. And it has all my inventory. Okay. I just started holding left and I was able to spawn into here. Okay. There we go. Like, what was happening was I was spawning, it's spawning me like half inside the Mortem block on top of the portal. And I'm just going to kind of frame this in to some degree. Just so maybe I don't drop into there anymore. Hopefully that'll do it. And then put this like here and yeah, I guess. Because I think I spawn in like right here. Okay, so this is Vethea. This is Vethea. And, okay, I didn't bring my quest book with me. That's fine. I don't necessarily need it, I don't think. And we are looking for, I know there's fire crystals found on all layers of Vethea, and then firelight found on the top layer of Vethea. Look for square-shaped fortresses. And the mobs, the shiny pearls that we need are on the top layer of Vethea as well. So, I think normally... wow. Do we even need quarries for this? There's loads of this stuff. It's like super dense glowstone, is what it is. Okay. And I'm just going to send this stuff back. I've got to put it into a drawer, but for right now, I'll just send it back like that. And then I'll just pull it out later. There we go. There's lots of fire crystals. Lots and lots. And lots of fire crystals. Oh, I'm too hungry to use vein miner. Oops. Okay. Now, to actually get to the upper layers, I'm guessing I'm going to just dig. I think so. We're just going to take this dreamstone. This stuff breaks like instantly. And we're just going to dig up. But I guess before we do that, we should look around a little bit more around here. Because this place is really cool. There's like upside down trees, firewood. Oh. Or I was thinking of bloodwood. Yeah. Firewood, okay. And I think it's mainly just... Hey, there's a giant sword in the ground here. What is this made out of? Dark Everstone, White Everstone, Green Everstone. Yeah. I can't take that. Okay. And then we've got Dream Lamps. I do want those. Then we have some kind of critters here. Duos. Oh, and they drop dirty pearls, which are not used for anything. Okay. Might be used to, like, maybe trade with an NPC or something. Hey, what is this? Light Dream Bricks. Can't vein mine these, though. Hey. What's this? Oh, there's those firelight. Man, this stuff's... If it's like this, it's not going to be, like, quite as common as that other stuff was. And then there's also smooth glass. I actually like this glass quite a bit. I might try to snag all this. Can I vein mine it? Nope, but I can break it. Very, very quickly. Well, I'm not going to break all that. I have a feeling I'm going to run quarries through this because, like this firelight, for example, I am going to need a bit of it there. 4 of it makes a block of diamond. Oh! Oops, I don't have my thing on me. So all my armor is gone at the moment. And I could still use these tools, though. So there's that. I'm just going to gather up a bit of firelight for right now, I guess. And... because we are going to need a little bit of this stuff. I don't know if it's going to necessitate a quarry here or not yet. We shall see. This dungeon, it's not really like a dungeon. It's just like a structure with like stuff in it. But it's pretty big, honestly. No, I should have brought my charm with me though, because I don't really want to be a wolf right now. Oh, there's more mobs. Something called Lorgas. I seem to be using my paws. Hey! Hover stingers. That sound reminds me of Popeye. Yelp, 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 yelp. Okay, well these guys aren't dropping the pearls that I need. I need to go up higher for that. Hey, what's this? Infusion table. Oh, hey. This is how you make those, like, cool weapons. Can I take one of these with me? Nope, can't take that with me. Yelp, 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 yelp. Alright, let's go ahead. Let me grab a little bit more of this fire crystal, I guess. Let's see, what all is that fire crystal actually used for? I know it's used for, like... oh, I'm taking, like, damage. Fire crystal is used for this. And actually, I think that's it. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to need a quarry. This is just for the neutronium, was that compressor? Or no, collector? Right? No, it's compressor. Okay. You also need it for the collector. I can't tab over. There it is. There's the tab. Yeah, so they're both used for just these two things, compressors and collectors. So... and then I guess I need to go up, right, to find what we're actually here for, which is the pearls. So I guess I'm just going to dig straight up from here. Because we need to get to the upper layers of Vethea, which are apparently different than the lower layers. But hey. This is the next layer up. Which is a lot of the same stuff it looks like. What is this? Hey. You take damage in that liquid, whatever it is. Okay, all these guys here that just keep, like, trying to suicide or something. By Sephiron, I think? Ow! Oh, and I lost my ability to fly. And I lost my magnet ring ability, too. That's cool. I need to wait till day, because I can't fly or anything at the moment. Which isn't... It isn't great. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna wait till day. I'm being attacked by stuff, and it's all bad news. That guy is like jumping and hitting the ground, and every time he jumps, it explodes. Gorgorition? Do you drop purple pearls? You drop clean pearls, which are also not used for anything. So we still need to go higher, in fact. Oh yeah, but I've lost my flight. Okay. We're going to wait just a minute until we get our flight back, which should be fairly soon once it's daytime again. I just got unlucky coming here in wolf form and it turning nighttime on me. Okay. Is this guy bad? Mysterious man. The surface is just above us. Okay. Can you believe that we're submerged so far? I ended up having to go back to the old world to get this because it wouldn't bring me out of particle lumps. Shimmers. Okay. It wouldn't bring me out of wolf form. Like I was just stuck like forever in wolf form. So we're now on the third layer right above, you know, the second layer that we got to. What are these guys? Galroids. What do these guys drop? Looks like some kind of... I don't think it's shiny pearls, though, that they're dropping. No, they're dropping polished pearls. Okay, so we need to go up even higher. Lorga Flight. Okay. Alright, so we need to go up again, which sounds like we're about to hit the surface after this layer, I think. Yeah. This looks like as high as we're going to go. So we're out of the cave section now. So we are looking for mobs, I think, in general. It sounds like all the mobs here are going to drop. Oh, the pearls that we need. And I ran into a little bit of a bug when I exited out of the dimension. For whatever reason, when I exited out my hotbar, both the belt bar and the hotbar had all my tools in them, and and then both of them had my armor in it too. Like it was like it left the inventory that I had, and I don't know, it was weird. So I just dumped it in the system just in case some bug happens and I need my armor and stuff back, just to be on the safe side. Hey, what's this? Luna bricks. Can I vein mine these? Nope. I like those though. Oh, and there's firelight. Okay. Oh, I set up a drawer for firelight and the fire crystals. So we do have those being stored now as well. Oh, I can probably actually vein mine that. Runic altar. Oh, we'll take it, I guess. We'll take it, I guess. Hey, what's this structure over here? And there's one right here. What in the world? What in the world? Hall wall. You can't break it. So I'm going to have to find like some kind of an entrance, I guess. Can I break this one? Chamber wall. No, I can't break that one either. And it looks like there's a lot of mobs inside of here. Oh, here we go. This is where we want to enter. The floor is all fire crystal. That sound, I don't know what that is. Earlier, whenever I was digging up, I heard that sound. No clue what it is, though. But I think... Well, maybe we're not about to find out. Village lamps. And a wreck altar. Whatever that is. And... yeah. Looks like the end of our journey here. What is this? Stream grass. Okay. Alright, let me dump all this stuff into the system. Dump that in the system. Okay, and let's go back outside. It seems like mobs are starting to spawn out here. Maybe. Nope. I don't want to go in the acid. That bacterial acid stuff. Alright, so where is that thing that's... Is it that? Whoa. I can't even get close to this thing. Dissiment. There we go. He dropped shiny pearls. Okay. But it's not really the mob that I don't think that I want to put into the mob farm. I'd like something that's on the ground. Hey, do you drop shiny pearls by chance? Don't think so. No, dirty pearls. Because we ran into those guys in the lower levels. Hi! Frack. Those guys drop shiny pearls. Okay, if I find another Vrac, I'll probably grab that. Those guys are weird, though, because they, like, split apart. Those guys just... I feel like they might be... Well, they probably wouldn't be too big, but... I don't know. Might be easier to just find something that's more, like... bipedal than that. Okay, there's also this chamber. And I do want to check this out while we're here. Oh, there's some more... infusion tables. I can't take those with me, though. Okay, right over here. This leads into the chamber, which is like a... some kind of a platforming puzzle. And then you come up here. What is this? Raglock altar. What is with all these altars? We're going to take them. I don't know if they're used for anything, but... Alright. Honestly, we probably got enough fire crystals to last us. To last us a good while, I think. Huh. It seems like there's mainly just blizzes. Or blitzes around here. Not finding much as far as to find journey mobs. Hey. Hey, what are you? A zone? There's another one right there. They drop shiny pearls. Okay, we're just going to take one of these guys then. There we go. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dump this in the system, and... really, I don't think I need anything else here, so I'm going to dump that soul vial and that. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this stuff into our backpack. And we'll go ahead and take this stuff off, and... Or actually, I should probably... Oh... Stuff's not getting pulled out. I should probably go back down to the... where the actual Vethea portal is. Just because, like, with the witchery stuff, if you teleport out, it tends to mess up your inventory. And I already had an inventory bug with Vethea when I left, so I think it would be best if I go to the portal. Like the actual portal. So I'm just going to dig straight down from here. And then we'll have, like, a direct... hey. Whoa, hover slingers everywhere. These guys are one-shots, but... Got a block bug. There we go. And to our portal. And now we have like a direct, just fly straight up kind of area. So we can just fly straight up from the portal. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change over my toolbar. Alright, give me just a moment. I'm going to have to go back into Vethea and get my hotbar back. But on the plus side, in truth, I don't think we'll really have to go back in... Well, I might go back for some more firelight. I think would be the main thing. Okay, there we go. I'll switch my hotbar over, and... What are these guys? Shadiers? Okay, well... I'm going back to the overworld now. You know... Oh my god. I didn't take my armor off. Okay, one more time. Now it just teleported me right back out as soon as I zoned in. I do so hate this dimension right now. It's mainly because it's one of those dimensions where it's such a issue trying to get in and out of there that I just don't like going there because of that. Okay, I did it that time. There we go. There we go. Alright. And I think we're done there for now. I do believe. And let me go ahead and order a powered spawner. Just so we got that crafting, because we're going to want that. And I guess I should take those, the shiny pearls, and I'm going to put them into a drawer somewhere. And let me get just a couple upgrades. There we go. Go ahead and make me, like, 2 more of those. And I guess we'll put these into here. Sounds good. And do that, and do... Why am I taking so long to craft that upgrade? I know what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's because I have no storage left. Let me... There you go. There we go. Yeah, it was out of type storage. Alright, so now that stuff's in, our upgrades are crafted. Yeah, see, it had extras, and then I ordered another 2, thinking, okay, maybe if I reset it, yeah, that's totally the problem there. And let's see, let's go ahead and do an automation recipe for... oh wait, actually before we do that, we've got quests to turn in, right? Oh, we didn't get the Shiny Pearl quest done because it needs 20. Is that powered spawner done by chance? No, it's crafting something right now. Dark Solarium. Okay, that's fine. Well, we do have the quest here for Fire Crystals done. We get 2 Soul Vials. Then Firelight, we get 2 more Soul Vials. Okay. We're about to finish exploration out. It's exciting. Alright, and then we might as well go ahead and set up a recipe here for Draconic Cores. It takes Cobalt Ingot, Necromantic Shard, Shiny Pearls, Lamb Crystal, Critter Snares, and that's how you make a Draconic Core. And speaking of, I did go ahead and set this up, right? No, I did not. Okay, let me teach it. If you take Necromantic Stone, that gets you Necromantic Shards. Even though that will change fairly soon. Maybe. I don't know. Is it... Let me check something. Is it really worth it? Like, we can get 8 with this method, or we can get 12 with this method. Well, it's only 16,000 life points, so it's actually not that bad. So, yeah, we'll probably do that. You might as well. Okay, so for right now, it's going to be this recipe, and then we'll change it very, very soon. Like, very, very soon. Alright, so let me just find a nice empty spot here, and we'll just pop these into there. Okay, and now I can order Draconic Cores. Go ahead and send me, like... oh, wait. I don't have enough of that. Go ahead and send me, like, 3. Let's celebrate this moment. Haha. Draconic Cores. Okay, this quest is done, but I don't... Since I don't have the Shiny Pearl quest done, it won't allow me to turn it in yet. So I've got to get the exploration quest here done for the Shiny Pearls. So Soul Vial. See, I've got Bat Hobgoblins. Zone is what I want. Yeah. And we'll just pop this into the Soul Binder. There we go. So that can go ahead and start running, and then once I get the powered spawner done, which is probably about done. Yeah, it's making Dark Solarium. I'm going to have to tell it to keep that stuff on hand, I think. And you know what? My Spectral Dust automation is backed up. And it's just like, I've got too many Spectral Dust. And I don't remember where my drawer is. There we go. I hadn't really put Soul Vials into that, or upgrades into that. Oh, I got 4 Dungeon Constructor Souls. And I got Dungeon Demon. Which now, technically, we could start doing Draconic Evolution spawners. Oh, yeah. Of course, we have to get souls for that, but I've already got a Dungeon Demon, a Collector, like... Honestly, if I ran that zone through that spawner for long enough, like, put him in a Soul Vial, maybe. Long term, I may do that, but... Anyways, our powered spawner and our spawner are done, so let's go make a powered spawner real quick for this. So we can start getting lots of Shiny Pearls, which means lots of Draconic Cores, which means... Yeah. Draconic Evolution is here. And we're about to finish out the Exploration tab. So, that's awesome. Why did I come to the Thumbcraft area? I didn't mean to. I meant to come to the... library. Okay. Powered spawner, and there we go. We have a zone powered spawner. But yeah, I think long term I wouldn't mind turning all this into, like, toggled Draconic Evolution spawners. So that... You know, after we get so many of that item, a level limiter says, okay, shut that spawner down, we don't need that anymore. And then it would, you know, shut those spawners off for us. Would be kind of nice. Okay, I'm thinking about... Let's see, let me shut all these off for right now. I don't know if I just want to put it in here. Or how I want to do it. Well, I'll tell you what, actually. Well... I'm going to put it in here for right now. This is going to get This is actually going to get changed up a little bit here very, very soon. But I'm going to put the powered spawner just setting... Well, if I put it there, it's probably going to spawn on top. I'll just put it right there. I want you to active with signal. And then we'll just connect this stuff over real quick. There we go. That'll work for the time being. This is going to get reworked soon, slightly, but that's fine. I just want to get this thing up and going, like, right now, so we can start getting our pearls. Okay. Start spawning. Oh, you know what I forgot? You know what I forgot? Capacitor. Okay. Now we can kick out some mobs. There we go. Look at all those zones coming in. Like shooting arrows around and stuff. Okay. So then if we take a look at our pearls. Alright. Okay. So we can let that run for a little bit. And then we should have plenty of those, I imagine. I really need a grinder. Let's see. It's not too bad. I'm going to need 2 MFR grinders, dark steel, draconium blocks. I really need a grinder, though. Like, that room could just keep spawning away if we had a grinder, because it would just kill everything. Like, it would be just fine. So, alright, so we're going to let that run for a little bit. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do... I'm going to set these to never active for right now, so we only have zone spawning. Just so it's a little bit faster. Because the main thing I want right now are these shiny pearls. Which we've got 9. Okay, now let's go take a look at the grinder. Let me see if I have the Ascension needed, because we're going to need some of that, like, stabby Ascension. The stabby kind. Because that grinder would be such a big improvement. I want quite a few of those grinders for different things. All of our MFR grinders are totally getting changed over to Draconic grinders. I can already tell you. As well as some other things. Yeah, we've got plenty of Tellum. Okay, and then we've got, I know we've got Superbia, we've got, I think, everything that we need for a grinder. Yeah, we've got everything. And then we need an Arcane Boar, which is not terrible to make. But actually, we have some of those, right? We have 1. Okay, let's take that. Okay, I got a couple bound blades so that we can make a couple spawners. I need to automate that at some point. Especially now that we have the Draconic grinder, because before I was really like kind of bouncing between like autonomous activators, Killer Joes, and I wasn't necessarily using grinders all the time, but I do need to get that automated before long, because we're definitely going to want that available. Okay, and then I'm going to need shiny gears. We've got 30 pearls right now. Woohoo! And then I'm going to need Z-Logic, a couple of those, and then I'm going to need just a couple enchanted books as well. So I'll just get like Unbreaking books, that sounds good. Unbreaking book, there we go, there's 1 grinder. And then give me 1 more grinder. I must have had a bound blade in there and not realized it. Okay, well, I'll throw that in there. Okay, let's see. And then, like, it wasn't bad making those manual on occasion. Well, even still, it's not really that bad. It doesn't take that long. Okay, so we're going to need 4 dark steel blocks. Oh yeah, the draconium. How much draconium do I have at the moment? Oh, never mind. So we've got plenty. I was thinking of... Why does it do that? Oh, I'm charging it. Stop charging it. There we go. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place these down because they're just like charging away. I hope it doesn't affect it. I'm hoping not. Like, I hope it doesn't mess up the ritual. Alright, whatever. And then we're going to need, what else do we need? 4 dark steel, and then 2 draconic cores. These things are pretty cheap, in truth. They don't even take as much Essentia as some things do. I was very, very happy when I first saw that, because I was like, yes, because we're going to be making, well, I'm not really going to say a bunch of these. We're going to make a few of these, though, because they are quite useful and quite powerful. I don't know for sure that I'm going to bother upgrading the wither farm, because, I mean, we've had a wither farm for a long time. If I do any upgrades to it, it's just going to make it so that it doesn't get stopped up like it does. Like, I have to fix it every time I go by there. Or not every time. It usually does, like, I don't know, 400 or 500 nether stars before it locks up. So, you know, a lot of times I don't even worry about changing it over because it's like, we've got the nether stars. So, alright, let's go ahead and grab our pearls out of here. And that's going to complete this quest. And we get an Arcana Wrath Sword from that, which is another unbreakable sword with 38 melee damage. Wow. That's an upgrade over what I'm using. I don't know if I'm going to change over, or if I'm going to go with like a Draconic sword, maybe. We shall see. Okay, I'm kind of waiting on this at the moment. And then we're going to switch over our spawner system. That little spawner room. I don't know. Let's see. How many those like souls do I have? A lot. For some reason I always have a lot less Skythern souls and Appalachia souls than everything else though. I'm not really sure why that is. I almost think it has to do with the mobs that get killed first. Maybe Eden and Wildwood are being targeted first, but once we set up the grinder, just everything will die. So it's maybe that'll fix it, or maybe it's just the drop chance on the mobs that I have there. Because Eden, I think, has that big, like, guy. No, it's Skythorn that has the big guy. So maybe that's why that one, I don't know. Maybe they have more health. Maybe they take longer to kill. I don't know. Well, I guess it does take a bit of ascension. I tell you what, while we're waiting on that, one thing I do want to do, what I've been meaning to do, is I want to pop down here and look at the achievement book. Because we haven't looked at that in a few episodes. And we've been making a lot of headway the last few episodes. You know, through witchery and stuff like that. So let's take a look. Let me back up a little bit just to make sure. Okay, that's advanced alchemical furnace, which I'm still not sure if we're going to use that or not. Replace the hobgoblins pickaxes with koboldite pickaxes to make them mine faster. I'm going to mark that off because at the moment I really don't think that we need it. I don't think it's necessary because, like, unless it's altered within this pack, if I change to stone, it would still be a lower chance with the koboldite pick than it would be mining ore. And then if I did ore, I've got to route my ore processing system through there, which isn't a big deal. But if something happens and it runs out, those kobolds will run wild and break all kinds of things, and then they'll get suffocated and killed. So right now, I mean, we have a stable system that's producing more than enough koboldite. I think I'm going to leave that alone, at least for right now. Okay, enter the dream world. Yeah, we did that a long time ago. Get wispy cotton, Tinker's Belt, Brew of Flowing Spirit, Capture Spirits. I still haven't made a powered spawner for them, but I've got subdued spirits. I can do that. And with our MFR setup, I'm not doing powered spawners for every single thing, simply because our MFR system works very, very well for things that we don't need, you know, thousands of. So, and even some things that we do need thousands of, if I just leave it running for a while. Create a spawner for bats to get wool of the bat and hellhound to get tongue of the dog. I have not done that, but I feel like, at least if it comes up, I'll do it, because I have the souls and stuff available for that. It's just I haven't had the need to really make those, because we've had enough wool of bat and tongue of the dog so far. And honestly, if we do, I'll probably just retrofit our current bat spawner to, once the critter snares are filled, just start killing mobs. So, craft a mutating sprig and use it to make wormwood. Craft a brazier and summon the ghosts. Make a toggleable spawner. Defeat death. Set up an automated way of summoning death and defeat him multiple times. You'll need some hands of death for our future recipe. That we're going to get to very, very soon. Probably next episode, actually. We'll be automating death. Summon the Shade of Leonard. We haven't done that yet. Use the Curse of the Wolf. Craft a Wolf Altar. Advance to level 2 and get lamb chops. Use the Rite of Remove Curse to turn back into a human from werewolf and set up Emmy auto-crafting for duplicating lamb crystals. I don't think I'm going to remove the curse. And that's simply because it's really handy to be able to drop into a one-block space, right? To be able to build and stuff like that. And that's something, aside from making like certain brews with witchery, there's not really a lot of methods to do that within this pack. And the werewolf method is just so handy to have. So I'm actually not going to do that. Because the only issue that being a werewolf really has, if you have a moon charm, is like whenever we went into Vethea. And then the dream world. If I don't take the moon charm with me, then it becomes an issue. But I'm not really planning on going and spending a whole lot of time in Vethea moving forward, except maybe to get some fire light things. So if I need those, I don't know. How many do I have at the moment? I've got 45. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to eventually go get more of those. That's fine. But we got auto crafting lamb crystals on there. So we'll go ahead and mark that off. Automatically craft death protection poppets and all that stuff. Yeah, we've done that. Build a portal to Arcana. Kill the dungeon constructors. We've done that. Obtain collectors. Find the Arcana extractor. Trade Arcanium. Craft a nightmare bed. Bring your Tinker's Belt with you. Collect Fire Crystal. Advance to the top layer and obtain Shiny Pearls. Start the auto-crafting of extra cells. 16 384k storage components because you'll need them for your second creative item, the storage drawers. Creative storage upgrade. And those storage components do take a while to craft. Yes, they do. And we're going to be getting into that. So I'm not going to mark that off. We haven't done that yet. Like right now, I don't know that I have the Certus to really support a whole lot of that. Well, I've got about 40,000. I could order some of those. But the worst thing is it really like bogs down your system like when you're crafting them. So let me say something here. The creative bookshelves. No. Wait, it's what those use, right? What those are used for. Yeah, creative storage upgrade. Right here, this takes 2 of those. And then I also need some of those. And then those are going to be used to make other creative things. I mean, I can order them. Just I don't have the Certus right now. We're going to be handling that once we hit RF tools. So, oops, I don't mean to summon 16 384k. Oh, I've got one up in here. Yeah, that's right. I just didn't order. Oh, yeah, see, it needs the logic processors. I'm going to have to upgrade the storage for that. Yeah, I'll handle that. We'll mess with that soon. So I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Craft a Draconic core. We've done that. And then we haven't done the Wyvern core. Like, as far as the achievement book goes, we're not that many pages from the end. But the stuff that we have left. I mean, honestly, I think we're at the point now where we have reached endgame, I would say. I would personally say. Because now we're going to be bouncing between, like, Draconic Evolution, RF tools, and the final chapter here. And the exploration is done now. But we're going to be bouncing between those like 3 final chapters aside from doing some cleanup. I also want to revisit Power. I want to revisit Britannia. I want to revisit a little bit of Thaumcraft stuff, just minor things. I need to get the rest of that Aquarium stuff done, but there is our grinder. Right. Mob grinder. Okay, so that's done. And I think there was a quest for that, right? Preferred by Dragons. Okay, we got 3 quests done in Preferred by Dragons. Draconic core is done. We get 10 Draconium Dust. Mob Grinder, we get 20 Draconium Ingots. Nether Stars, we get 5 Draconium Blocks. And this, technically we've done that quest because we made the Dire Crafting Table a long time ago. So let me go ahead and just order, did I not? Oh yeah, I did right here. Crystal Matrix Ingots, go ahead and make me 2 of these. They're cheap. And there we go. And I'm going to want more of those tables anyways. And then there's 5 blocks of Draconium, and there is 7 blocks of Draconium. So we literally just hit Draconic Evolution, and we already took a little chunk out of it. Oh, stabilized mob spawners. I'm excited for that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. Okay, let's pop over here, and we're gonna set up the. We're gonna switch out that MFR grinder that's over here. Change it out for the Draconic grinder, which is way faster, and which means we're gonna get a lot better output from our killing, all of our killing of things. Go ahead and shut that off. Where are we at on pearls? 102. I mean, really, this system's not too bad. It's just the grinder is going to make it even better. Nope. Man, there's a lot of guys built up right here. That's fine. Once we put this grinder in, I think it's going to kill them too, so. We'll go ahead and pull that up. And we'll put down the grinder. Alright. Now the fun begins. Pow! I am going to have to change up. I almost didn't think about that. I'm going to have to change this up just slightly because now our mobs are being killed, but the drops are just going everywhere. Not a big issue. All we have to do is just pull up. Probably just going to put it right here, honestly. And let's get ourselves just a vacuum chest. And we'll just drop that. Well, let me actually put that there. Let me come down here just a little bit. And we're going to say that you can extract always active. And that's really it. That's pretty much it. Oh, honestly, I could do a collector, like an ender collector. Instead. But I think, honestly, I think the vacuum chest is going to be fine. We'll let it run for a bit. We'll see. And if the items get stuck somewhere, then I can change it over. And honestly, now I can set this to active with signal. Active with signal. And that thing should be able to kill, like, everything and keep up with the spawners, I should imagine. Ooh. There we go. There we go. No, I don't want all the items. Send the items over there. Oh yeah, and it's going to drop XP. I'm going to have to deal with that too. That's fine. I'll sort something out. I've got to go check the... I'm going to turn that off for just a minute because otherwise I'm going to have XP everywhere. I've got to go check the ender tanks and figure out... I can't remember which color I have that running through and stuff. Yeah, so we got our very first mob grinder, which is exciting. Exciting stuff. And I should have some concrete in the system, right, just to fill that in. It's not going to take long to have, like, so many pearls. We don't know what to do with all of them. In truth, so... But anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. Next episode, Draconic Evolution truly begins, and I think... Okay, we got Let's Get Creative unlocked. What do we need to actually get into this, though? We've got 2 quests from somewhere. Cores. Wyvern Core, Awakened Core is pretty much it. So the Wyvern Cores, we've got all of this stuff. I mean, that's easy to do. And let me see. The Preferred by Dragons, our armor is here. But this stuff is crafted slightly different in this pack, as you can tell. We need lots of things for this. Cowl of the Abyssal Depths, Death's Hood, Zaviciel Helmet, Terra Steel Helmet, and then some Ichor Cloth, Dragon Eggs, Draconium Blocks, Blood Storage, which is those filled sockets, which I need to get those automated pretty soon, because I think we're going to need these blood storages a little bit moving forward. Yeah, a little bit. I don't think it's a lot of them. Just odd and end little bits here and there, so it's not a big deal. And then this warm blood I think we use for something, right? Soul fragments. Okay. Creative sacrificial knife. Yeah, and we're gonna be starting to mess with creative stuff. We could actually make creative bookcases right now. We're gonna need a lot of those moving forward, like a whole lot of them. So we'll probably start looking at some of that maybe next episode, but we will be doing a bit with Draconic Evolution, and then kind of start working up the cores. We might do Chaos Dragon, but I doubt it. I doubt next episode that we'll do Chaos Dragon. It'll probably be like the episode after that. But we'll see. We shall see. And then we will be doing a Draconic Reactor before too long as well. So, and technically this I can craft now. And then I can upgrade it to this, which isn't terrible at all. Dimensional Shards. Which technically you can get these from villagers, but we'll probably just wait till we hit the dimensional, or the dimensions, so. Okay, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, we're about to hit, like, the intense stuff, or the really intense crafts and stuff like that. Like, dire crafting is about to become something that we do quite a bit of. And honestly, between episodes, I may go ahead and start setting us up like a nice little area for dire crafting, because this is not expensive at all anymore, making the dire crafting tables. And I would like a lot of those. They retain their inventory, but I think it's probably going to be a little while. Yeah, it's probably going to be a little while before we can make the dire auto crafting tables. I mean, they're not terrible, I guess, but they do take a ton of dire crafting tables. 64, they're not bad. They're actually not bad at all, in truth, from what I can tell. That's really the worst part right there, is the singularities, the 3 of those. Because it's going to be a little while before we get that neutronium stuff up and going, but aside from that, it's not too bad. So I'll probably set us up a nice little area for like manual dire crafting, because we'll want to be laying out, you know, maybe multiple recipes at the same time. That was one thing in Project Ozone, we got into dire crafting. The dire crafting tables were, I want to say they were somewhat expensive on there or something. I don't know. Or it may have just been like, that, because that pack was bugging out so bad. Like bugging, not lag, just bugs everywhere. And so I was kind of like, okay, let's get through this. Like, let's get through the end of the quest book. We will set us up a nice little dire crafting table area in this pack, so that we have it for laying out multiple things and having those recipes available to us and easily accessible, instead of having to try to play it all on 1 or 2 crafting tables. It's just not enough to make it efficient, really. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay up to date with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.